Alright, and we're back with part 4 of the Pokemon Gold run. And as promised, I have a special guest with me today. I guess he's the de facto head honcho of the Boss Room website I've mentioned a few times. Plus, he's also one of the 5 people in the world that can understand the plot of the Metal Gear franchise without the aid of a flowchart.
Appreciate that.
Yep, so, first things first. Yeah, so, as I said last time, we're gonna head into Slowpoke Well and probably take care of the gym here. But first we gotta talk to good old Kurt. Yeah, well, I don't really want you to make anything. Just go yell at Team Rocket for me.
And just a disclaimer, my Pokemon knowledge goes about as far as Pokemon cards, so don't expect anything too insightful on the Pokemon level, but here for entertainment purposes only.
But yeah, so it's actually kind of funny because you never played any of these handheld ones or anything like that. Like you played like some of the Pokemon Stadium, I think you said.
Yeah, I came across a used copy of it for the 64 and played a little bit of that. Nothing too involved though, because it was always so much better if you had the Game Boy, then you could import your Pokemon into it.
Yeah, but of course everyone loves Team Rocket. So somehow they managed to recycle them from Gen 1.
Yeah. Going back to my knowledge of Pokemon, Team Rocket, probably my knowledge is of the cartoon, but it's still going on, isn't it, that cartoon?
Yeah, I guess because they keep that going with every new generation they put out. Oh yeah, and one other thing I forgot to mention now is in between the segments here, I had to run all the way back to Route 32 to pick up a new member to the team here. Quick attack. Pick a new member of the team. I picked up a Mary Pier because I need a little extra in terms of type coverage. Probably won't be a long-term member, but also as the name we have is Dynamo, which you want to take a stab at where that might have came from?
Dynamo. You got me on that one.
Okay, well, yeah, that one I guess it depends. I can't remember if you've seen the Running Man or not.
No, surprisingly not, actually, unfortunately.
See, it's one of the stalkers. They use electric, so I figure that fits. But, yeah, so take care of Team Rocket. And as usual, they only have junk like Rattata and Zubats and stuff, so they're not in any way, shape, or form a real challenge to get through, especially since, once again, I'm probably too high level for all these guys. But there's only a few of them here. Oh, what's this? Zubat. Speak of the devil. There are always Zubat caves.
I gotta love the Zubat.
We don't need Zubat.
Never really used them in the Pokemon cards.
No, because once again, I mean, if you can nowadays, like with Gen 2, they actually added the third line to the Crobat, which was useful because it was really fast. But no, they're about as useful in the game as they are in the cards.
Well, I get that at least.
Yeah.
That far I know.
Okay, so once again, since they're flying electric, and since Dynamo is still technically a lower level, you can actually get up to level 15 and it'll evolve. Ekans, there we go, that's a little bit more exciting.
So about how far are we into the game here? I know it's only, what, the third?
Yeah, so this is the third town, so we're gonna head to the second gym here. And, oh great, Rap. Fortunately, Rap is nowhere near as broken as it was in the first game where you'd be trapped forever by it and couldn't do anything. It's like now I can actually still attack.
So you were trapped? Could you get out of it?
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I think you could switch out sometimes, but it's like you couldn't attack or anything for the set duration. Now it's just sort of like, okay, he attacks you, and now, and then it's like after every turn you get more damage done to you.
Sounds terribly broken before.
It was, because like if you were faster and you were using Rap and you were faster, like you could essentially use it indefinitely.
Huh. That's pretty cheap.
It is. It's actually kind of funny because I remember I never did too much in the way of link battles between friends, but I remember one time I was using an Arbok, he was using a Victory Bell. We both had Rap, so basically the battle was who could spam the button to attack with Rap the most, because both around the same level and both had around the same speed. So this is so terrible.
Pretty much knew what you got there, huh? Knew
Yeah.
it was coming either way.
Alright, we'll switch out to our starter. We'll get Levi going here.
Now that I get.
Yeah, there we go. There we got. Okay, because we got more. Just 2 more of these guys. Fortunately, we're still stuck with Ember for a while. We won't. I think we have still a little ways to go until we get to Flame Wheel, which will definitely carry us on for a while. But once again, these guys are like all level 7s and whatever. So it's not even a challenge.
No, just from you grinding, or just...
Oh yeah, it's like you have grinding and plus other battles. Like I said, I've only just grabbed the Mary there, Dynamo, but it's like when you only use a couple, the experience doesn't get spread out too thin. And you're super powerful.
Yeah. I apologize if you covered this before, but what starting Pokemon did you use?
The Cyndaquil, the fire, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
See, I think he was just, I think he evolved actually in the second segment when we took, I think it was right after we took out the first gym leader, actually. As I remember, and of course we're confused. I'm too stubborn to switch out. I'll just take the gamble on that.
It does seem like a lot of work to switch out. And then
yeah, some people I guess will do that no matter what. We'll switch out now. We'll let him, since stuck at level 16. Everyone else, keep everyone somewhat even keel. Thundershock will take care of you. And then that'll be it for him, and then we can take out the final Team Rocket. See, it's early enough in the game where these dungeon segments really aren't too difficult or anything. There's only a handful of trainers in them, and so some of the later ones you gotta watch out for. Okay, the last person has a coughing, which is actually kind of high level, so I'm probably gonna get poisoned because he has poison gas. What do you want?
I'm just trying to remember all these Pokemon. It's been so long since I've done anything Pokemon related.
See, it's surprising, like, a lot of these people are still a lot of the trainers and stuff are still mostly using the Gen 1. It's like, you mostly encounter, like, the newer guys in the wild and stuff. But actually, he doesn't have a Levitate yet, so I can actually use Magnitude. See, I tried that.
Wow, that was...
Yeah, Magnitude 8's
super effective.
Yeah, because ground type, but try that in later generations when they get abilities and Coughing family has Levitate, so you can't use ground moves anymore. That sucks. Yeah, it's broken 3 years ago. Yeah, good thing you got better just in time. Stupid old man.
This clown.
Stupid old man, and I'd be like, oh, well, I hurt my back when I fell on the well. Oh, wait, I forget, do you give me anything? I think he gives you a couple, or gives you at least one to start with, a lure ball. I think that's for when you're fishing, because you get this one introduced all manner of different types, started introducing all different types of Pokeballs for different situations.
Okay.
So now we'll heal up, and then should now be free to take out the gym leader because Team Rocket's gone, so they're no longer blocking the door.
Actually, side story reminds me of all the different Pokeballs. Do you remember playing Pokemon Snap?
I do.
Yeah, I unfortunately played that as well on the 64. I remember that quite well. It's kind of enjoyable in a way.
So yeah, I remember playing that really cheesy game, Hey You Pikachu.
Oh jeez. That it did not touch.
No, I don't even remember what inspired me to rent that one. Pokemon Snap was at least more legitimate.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there was much to it really, but it was interesting trying to experiment with the different Pokeballs and getting the secret Pokemon to pop up throughout the stage or whatever as you're going around.
Okay, this one actually has more than a couple trainers here. We'll let Ash start it out. Yeah, there we go. There's something new. Rock Throw, because they're bugs. Yeah, Tackle. I don't think so.
That did a lot.
Yeah. And Dupe. And I think they have a Spinarak, because twins like to dabble with both sides of a family, so these are basically like the Gen 2 Weedle Caterpie things. I think that we have to introduce a new bug line.
Just so you know, I didn't get any of that.
No, it's alright. Everyone at home should. Hopefully. Okay, he's up to level 17. So... I guess that egg should probably start hatching one of these times. Not that I care. Like, I don't really care for a Togepi.
I forgot about the Togepi, that's right.
Yeah, bug Pokemon are cool and tough. I don't think... Yeah, they can be cool, but they're nowhere near tough. Yeah, especially Caterpie. Are you kidding me? You're about to get roasted.
Doesn't seem very fair.
No. Yep, goodbye. Feel like piddling experience. And Weedle, of course, once again, much like the other person, use both sides of it. Like, theoretically, Weedle could be somewhat annoying if he was able to get off an attack, because he could poison sting me and poison me, but...
Yeah.
It's like, that's about it. I'm not really worried. Bug catcher Owl. I think Owl would be a bug catcher. That's just me, though.
What's that?
So I don't think Owl would be...
Yeah. I have a hard time seeing that as well.
Okay, what do you got here? Benny. Yeah, more, because once again, even now, there's still not too much in the way of bug types. So it's like, what are you going to do with a gym about bugs? So yeah, Gen 2, I guess, they covered everything, so there weren't any repeat gym types from the first generation. So that was definitely kind of nice. Oh, Beedrill, this is legit. Still nowhere near good enough, but at least
caterpillar things.
Yeah, see, at least he can survive. Only because Ember's not really all that strong of an attack. Oh, only 2 times. But still no sweat. I think there's at least one other person on the outside of this place.
Alright, level 17.
Okay, he's about to use Kakuna. Yeah, the middle stage. So that's in Gen 2, like in Gen 1, they would pretty much just go through their set. Like, okay, this is their lineup, and they'll go through it in turn. Gen 2 is when they actually started, the AI actually started thinking and mixing things up a little bit.
Trying to match up.
Yeah. It's like, maybe I have a better chance if I can do that, but no. Okay. Still not much for Dynamo to do in here. Thunder Shocking only goes so far. Okay, there's one person over here. I don't think there's anyone else down here. Yeah, we'll see. Once again, there's not much you're going to be able to do to me. Since actually this one's going pretty fast, we might actually get out one other battle after the gym, just to take care of everything.
Oh, nice.
We're going to really move on here. And Paris. I always liked Paris and Parasect, but it is a shame, like, their stats aren't great, so it's like, using them can be rather impractical.
So the idea of them you like,
yeah.
but...
See, and he's bug catcher Josh, and so he knows where it's at, training Paris in this gym. Okay, so now it's on to good old Bugsy. So yeah, I have a question for you to answer then.
Well, sure.
So we'll battle Bugsy, and what you've learned from your studies. So yeah, we'll pose the question to you. Now, what gender do you think Bugsy is?
I would say female.
Wrong.
I thought I would be wrong. Yep,
See, that's the thing. It's like, and just like everyone, I like almost everyone kind of like made mistakes with that back in the day, because it's just so, they make it so ambiguous. I think maybe like one person actually bothers referring to him as a guy.
They do that on purpose?
I don't know. It's really funny.
Although, I mean, then again, you're working with limited graphical capabilities. And,
yeah, like I just finished the remakes. The remakes make it at least a little bit better. Of course it misses. So now he might actually survive, I don't know.
So what's the newest Pokemon you played?
Let's see, the newest one I've really played, I played through the Heart Gold, which is the Gen 4 remake of this.
Okay. Is his name from Black and White? Is it,
Yeah, they had Black and White, and then they did Black and White 2, which are, they're both in the same generation, and then now they're actually coming out with X and Y, which is the sixth generation. Actually, some interesting things with that, because it's like the whole everything's gonna be like more 3D-ish, because
I thought I remember seeing something about that. Yeah.
Scyther, now we're up for it. Just for laughs, I'll let Dynamo go after. Yeah,
I remember him. I always liked him.
Yeah, he's pretty cool, and he's a really pain in the butt in the remake, because the special move that he has, U-turn, is ridiculously overpowered. It's like, oh cool, he's paralyzed too.
Convenient. I always liked him as an assistant in Smash Brothers. Remember that quite well.
Yeah, Scyther is pretty cool, and actually, it's kind of a shame. Like I don't have because like I could get to like the bug catching contest and find a Scyther probably, but it's like I don't have a way of evolving him into his new evolution, the Sizer, which is a really awesome. It's really he's really useful too, but unfortunately.
This has got to be the most taxing battle, I think, and even then you didn't even lose a Pokemon. Well.
Yeah, like I said, I just use it because, well, electric type will work, because Scyther is also part flying. So, I figured I might as well let him level up, because this is about as much action as Dynamo's going to be seeing, especially after the next battle we're going to do. Yay, now we can level up level 30 Pokemon. That'll become useful in a little while. And 49. Go Fury Cutter. See, if I was actually training like a bug type right now, that wouldn't be too bad to give it, but... Alright, so we're done with there. We'll go heal up, and we have at least one more battle that we're going to do here in this part. Pokemon. Yes. And... Alright, and... So I know what's coming up. Okay, he's already up in first place. Because I'm pretty sure I know what he leads with. Yep, our old rival battle. Yeah. Well, I'm not joking. So good you are.
I was gonna say, if they think that's a feat, then I guess...
yeah. Yeah, no.
The quality of this trainer.
Yeah. Yep, Ghastly. Fortunately, Ghastly doesn't have anything too annoying right now. It has a Hypnosis, I think, but, yeah, Lick, that's gonna do nothing. Magnitude 8 again. Super powerful. We can get all the way up to Magnitude 10, but better than getting, like, Magnitude 4 half the time.
Is that random? How does that...
Yeah, it's like, because the Magnitude's like a random... It's kind of like it's like they took Earthquake and made it random. Because you can either get a really powerful or really weak versions. I think it goes from 4 to 10. Alright, since he's sending out his starter, Water type. This is basically the real reason I grabbed the Mareep. Because I didn't have any other real strong way of taking out this guy. So now, this will work a little bit better. Okay, super effective. Scratch. Oh. Not too hurt. This hurts you more.
Oh, just about.
I can't remember if he's going to use like a potion or not. I can't remember if this is one where they actually have it. Nope. No potion. And I think the last thing is a Zubat. Level 17. Yep. And because he hasn't gotten in on this fight yet, but technically leaving in Dynamo would have been the best because of the electric type, but that's fine. It's just a little Zubat. Oh, thank God. I don't like being confused. Oh, burn. So, okay, he's dead.
Oh, nice.
So he'll bite me, but then burn will kill him. Yep. Alright, was defeated.
Well, that didn't seem too painful.
No. So that one only is bad if you're not really ready for it. Which, like, I remember the first time playing through the game, I wasn't really expecting it there because you don't know when the rival battle's coming up yet. It's like, oh crap. Yeah. So yeah, one other thing I want to definitely see if I can try. Oh, and the perils of that. Don't mind the other noises. No, we don't want Caterpie. Okay, we'll help about this guy. Oh, what the heck? No, go away. Run. There we go. Farfetch. So yeah, this will be the last thing we really do. We're gonna get our cut HM so we can progress. And Cody actually, I remember I was talking to Cody, and he actually requested I try to grab an Oddish, which are found in here, and they'll work out good because I can also give Oddish cut. Not that I really want to disrespect him necessarily by giving him a really lousy move like that, but it'll serve the purpose for it. There's not a lot of moves that it can learn.
Whatever it takes, right?
Yeah, not sure. We'll have to see if I run into one here or if I'll have to pick him up off screen. Because, once again, you never run into what you actually want to find when you're actually looking for it here. Because, yeah, I mean, like, anytime off screen, if I want to run into a Pokemon, I won't run into a Pokemon. Like, I ran through Union Cave, and I had one wild encounter the whole time, as opposed to what was on segment when I got several. Yeah. Because, like, then I wouldn't have cared if I ran into anything, but... Come on, Oddish. They're supposed to be at least decently common. No more of these bugs. I don't want any bugs. Here are the bugs. Oh, cool. There we go. That takes care of that. See, not even worthwhile. Why? Yep, no problem.
Farfetch'd, if I remember correctly, I think he had a pretty good move in the Pokemon cards.
Yeah, which isn't really indicative of how he is in the games. In the game, he's kind of a joke. It's like his stats are terrible and all that. I like him, though. I like Farfetch. He's cool. Okay, well, let's see if I can actually run into... Oddish. Oh.
More Caterpies.
See if I can run into one before I leave the forest here, because if not, then we're just gonna... We're gonna call this it, and we'll do them off screen and whatnot. Oh. Well, that's sort of useful, but it's not quite what I wanted. Under normal circumstances, yes, but no. Try one. Come on. No, there's an Oddish. Oh, okay, you know what?
Call it a day, maybe?
Yeah, I'm just going to call him. We're going to do this off screen. And then when I do it off screen, it'll be the first thing I run into. Just watch. Yeah, at the door yet. No. No bugs. I don't care. Okay, so we'll just head on back and heal and then go from there. But while I have you here, since I was hoping to actually get him on screen there, but since he'll be the next one I catch, I'll actually let you decide on the nickname for him.
Oh, I appreciate that. I may have to think about that as a...
So yeah, we'll...
Given my intro, I'm tempted to say snake, but I don't think that would that would work too well in
Same for a plant.
naming an animal, exactly. So I'll have to think on that one.
But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna call this one here for a day, and like I said, when we come back for the next segment, then I'll have the Oddish. It'll have a nickname, and we'll be heading on through the Elix Forest onto good old Goldenrod, and that's when things are really gonna start kicking off. But that'll do it here for today. Thanks for joining me here on the segment there.
No problem. Thanks for having me. Hope I wasn't too lacking of knowledge of that. That wasn't really my purpose anyway. So
no, we had some fun there. So all right, see you next time, everyone.